And we're live, brother.
Hey, how's it
Happy
going?
Monday. Hey,
Is it Monday?
I feel like I just saw you.
Did you?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like that long ago, bro. It's just like holy
Wow,
crap,
look,
man.
this fucking guy. Jeez.
What asshole would do that? We don't have
All
a
right, all
producer,
right.
so I guess
Let's
we know
get
what
this show
assholes
on the road, huh?
all right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Oh man, to everybody that is out here so far,
Let's get it.
welcome. We appreciate you stopping out. Holy cow. It's been an eventful time since our last episode, really, in all honesty. I mean, the last time we were talking about was a preview of the show. That was
you're
crazy.
talking about the on-site collection sell-off that we did.
Yeah, the Obsession collection.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was awesome though.
It
I'm
was
not gonna lie, I'm still tired from that.
dude, you should be. Oh my gosh, I'm tired, and you weren't and I wasn't the one packaging. I was just working straight through until that one moment. I tell you what, dude, I'm still getting over the mosquito bites though. The national bird of South Carolina.
I'm good on the mosquito bites now, but man, that was rough, dude.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're the national bird of that state. We could not escape those little bastards.
Oh, I even asked my wife. I'm like, honey, I'm just gonna keep it up. She's like, no, put it down. I'm like, you know what? It's the last time we listened to the wife.
See, I don't know. I like it down. Oh man, but really, dude. Everybody, thank you for making it out.
If anybody tuned into the sale this past weekend, we were streaming live on Elite Comics 11. That in itself was a big deal. Not tooting a horn, but tooting, we were the first people that have been allowed to do such a thing. So shout out again to Ali and everybody at Elite Comics 11. Can't say nice enough things about them. Now, if anybody was in that sale, hopefully you've been invoiced. I know your package is wrapped because I did all the shipping, and the collection owner, I believe, slapped a lot of labels on the packages today. I think some stuff went out today. A lot of stuff's going out tomorrow.
Yes. There's probably 140 packages now that have addresses that are getting ready over the next 24 hours to be getting shipped out, and he's taking care of all of that right now. It's been unreal, and there's still probably I would say about as much still to that have either paid and have not given me either their address yet. So if you have paid, remember, if I don't have your address, I can't ship it to you. So check your DMs again, because I would have asked you. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be at least that many more to go out as well. So there's going to be a lot of them, guys. A lot of them.
Picking up a gambit from that sale. Hey, it's not like there was a short box full. Come on now.
It's not like there's one that's being given away too right now on both of our pages.
Oh, that's right, guys. I'm giving away a 9/8 X-Men Annual 14 on Instagram. Check it out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Great so hero, one true nerd king. Yeah.
If you are one of the probably 150 people that didn't actually get one of those copies at the show, guess what? We got one more.
Yes.
Hey, Colossus.
Are you doing a second round sale? We will. I think we're planning on doing that one. It's either going to be like 3 months.
I think it should be 3 months. That gives everything time.
Something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in there he's still going through. There's a lot of Legos, like Gen 1s, and there's still a lot of digging to do. I just hit the comic books.
That's all. But I mean, there's so many comic books we had to. But in all honesty, that's something that, guys, and we'll talk probably more about this later on in the show. But Theo and I have been blessed with a lot of other inquiries too. by other people interested in similar things, and to really kind of keep these things fresh for the community, and a good what's the word I want to find, Theo, but a good selection of different kinds of things when we actually go out to do these special occasions and shows. We want to kind of spread them out to having them quarterly at each of those locations, so we can bring you something cool monthly, but that way it gives them time to get ready for the next one too, right?
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And like Phil just said, if there's anybody in the chat, or if anybody in the chat knows anybody that has a collection, needs help selling it,
you know what, dude?
Holler at your boy.
Let's do it, man. You know what? If there's anybody here in the chat that knows somebody that's interested, refer them to us. If they give us your name and we pick them up as a client, $500 finder's fee right here. $500. You guys, anybody like that kind of thing? Because we love this right now. This is a lot of fun. We get to see each other each month. We're making new friends every time we go out to these communities. We're seeing the people from all over the US that have been spending time with us here on these shows and these channels, even more than we see at cons sometimes.
It is pretty unreal, I'm not gonna lie.
It's bonkers getting to go.
Somebody messaged me the other day. They were like, "You have the coolest job on the planet," and I'm like, "It's not a job yet, but I really hope it becomes one."
Knock on wood. But yeah, if you guys know somebody and are interested in making some money on that idea yourselves too, let us know, because honestly, we really do enjoy this. And
you know what the cool thing about it is, though, not to cut you off, you know what's really cool?
What?
So, like, again, not trying to toot, but I've gotten pretty decent at hunting comics.
Yes.
And I've gotten pretty decent at finding ones that most people share interest in.
Yep.
So every time I do this, I get better at that. But also, as long as we have a clear understanding with the collection owner that, like, everything you put before me is for sale and I can go in and we will cater a sale, I love that.
Yeah.
It's like hunting on demand.
It's also, though, too, for me, something it kind of feels like we're providing a cathartic service, because so many of these people have so many books that it feels like a weight on them, right? So yeah, we're getting to do something.
Oh yeah, dude.
People, but you got to understand, though, from a mental health standpoint, the things that we get to talk about with these persons, and the feeling that you can just see relief like wash over faces when they're pushing boxes of books out the door, and it's not something that they were just having to give away, or they're getting screwed over on, or somebody's taking advantage of them with. We're actually able to find good homes for these things to other people that are interested in collecting or doing other things with it, whatever it may be. But it's not just going to some LCS that's going to only pay 20%. It's not just going to some random giveaway at a Goodwill or wherever the heck they can get thrown out in a garage sale, or just some person they're leaving it behind for because the weight just crushed them one day. I mean, Theo was going through rooms and closets where boxes were starting to fall on him, collapse.
Oh, wait, you have that on video,
you and Jordan.
You have that on video?
No, I didn't get that on video. I got the video of you, like,
oh man, guys.
There was collapsing on
guys.
You, right?
There was this walk-in closet in this house. I can't wait till we do like a voice-only podcast about our stories of this.
Yeah.
So guys, there was a walk-in only closet, right? A walk-in, like big closet, but from the floor to the ceiling and everywhere you were standing was a short box.
Mm-hmm.
So to get in there, you got to take some out, right? And then I'm in there and I'm like putting boxes on top, digging through everything else. And before you know it, there's these like big stacks next to me. Phil starts coming over and they're just, oh, I'm like, oh. He's like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, man. And shout out to Jordan, who was there helping, good childhood friend of Theo's, and somebody that knew Joe locally that really kind of brought a lot of this together.
Yeah, shout out to Rusty.
Shout out to Rusty, and he was in there helping the entire time, probably kept Theo from dying in that box of that closet box avalanche. But that was just like one. That was
one closet, guys. You're talking about a
rooms, house, garage. I mean,
attic.
it was It was insane, and he had it tremendously organized, but even with great organization, that much is just impossible to do in one show, one weekend, right? So, yeah, we'll definitely be back, but we've got to give him time to, get ready for the next time. And he's also seen too the way that we can really make these things run. So it's been
And
fantastic
just saying, guys,
experience.
I'm guilty. If you do bring us out, yeah, like Ryan said, I have a particular set of skills. I will hunt down your comics and sacrifice them for your financial well-being.
Well, I mean, that's just it though
But
too.
the thing is,
Like,
I go through every box, and that it gets out of order. So I'm guilty of that, but that's what happens.
Yeah, that drove me and Rusty.
I mean, it drives me crazy too. But you guys, even this, Phil, in a claim sale,
it's
trying
chaos.
to put books back in alphabetical order in a box.
Oh, no.
You ain't doing it.
No, I think what we've learned now is we need to have.
You want to lose your audience, right? No.
What we've learned now is we've learned that we have to go to these things, because that's just it too, guys. Every single time, this is our fourth one. Every single time we do one of these, we learn something new. And one of those things that we've learned now is that we have to show up there with 15 to 20 empty short boxes. And some will be used for the live sale, just for Theo to keep those kinds of things in for his own organization. And other ones are going to be kept so we can keep the buys organized in a alphabetical way, so that way as each one comes in, we can kind of keep them more together. So what happened the last day when we do 50% off and all hell breaks loose, and then there's thousands of more books sold and claimed, that it's not pandemonium trying to organize those to all the existing books. We could have been doing that a little bit more differently, so that way all those things got done a little bit more quickly and then to the clients. So that's something that we've learned as well with that. Like, from now on, 15 to 20 short boxes will be there waiting for us to be able to really knock this thing out, depending on the size of the collection.
Maybe like 30, but yeah.
Honestly, at least. And I mean, you'll use them in shipping, worst case. So they will all get used one way or the other. Oh yeah.
And yeah, Ryan, I don't even want to talk about it, man. Like, we don't even show the process of when we're pricing and grading and rebagging and boarding too. All that stuff is happening before the sale. So like, people are messaging me, hey, it's 3:00. You still going live at 4? Like, we're working on it. Give me a minute.
Yeah. And Mikey, you are absolutely unparalleled. Not every single one. It's just a good example to use for those that aren't. So Mikey, don't worry. I got you. And I see you there. But no, it's a crazy process from the time we show up to the things that are getting pulled out, to things that we notice are a little bit off that we have to fix. And then the things that we're finding out as we're going, because the clientele that comes into the show can be a little different each time. And we are trying to cater on the fly to what people are asking for. And that's really the biggest part. Yes, Theo digs, but at the same time too, when he's seeing people go like, do you have any of this? And he says it out loud, that's because there's other people in the room that are listening and going, yes, we do. 1 minute. And they're running out. And they're pulling those things out, and they're getting ready to hand a stack to Theo to then be like, oh my God, guys, we got 50, but that's just it. It is a massive team effort, and we're catering it 100% on the fly. It is happening during the show. 100%. But it's fun. That's the chaos of it. That kind of makes it a little bit.
And like Phil said,
every time.
I guess this is the thing now. We're going to offer a $500 finder's fee.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody that finds us a collection that we can go out to and sell, like how we have been. But they have to mention your name.
Yeah. Tell them to refer it. They do that 100%. We'll definitely.
Did all 357 copies. There's 57 left.
Maybe
57 left. Yeah.
Maybe. I think that's in the hidden box somewhere in an attic in some strange corner off in the place. Is like, all right, I'm gonna hold these ones just in case, kind of thing. Probably somewhere. Yeah, I'm of the persuasion that I think every single Nightwing, half the market was being held there, as well as some Deadpools, and as well as a large swath of, what was the other one we sold them? Gambit. Yeah, all day.
Couldn't keep a gambit on the board.
I have never seen so many gambits in my life.
You know what else? You know what else we sold a lot of? And I'm not complaining. But Star Wars: Heir to the Empire.
Oh yeah,
There was so many, dude. He had
whole
so many
set.
first prints, so many 1 through 6 first prints, all near mint, just
autograph.
Anarchy, guys, anarchy.
Oh, and the Wolverines.
Oh my! I forgot Wolverine 1 patch.
Yeah, we sold at least 10 runs, 10 first 10 issues of that, right?
Oh, runs? Yeah. No, it was like 25.
Yeah, it was stupid.
It was like 25. I think we sold like 30 Red Hulk #1s.
Yeah,
it was like 20 She-Hulk 1s, and just
we had a ton of the Venoms too. And the Spider-Mans. Remember all those different Spider-Man ones? Oh, dude.
Newsstand. Yeah, it was pretty good.
But we didn't even really get into the indies or the DC very much.
No, and that's because you guys didn't want it. I asked.
Well, it's not only just that they didn't want it, but we didn't have the chance to get in there though either, Theo. I mean, there was lots of boxes of stuff that it's just there's just tons of stuff there. So, I mean, if there's
I'm spacing out. This is how long of a day those days were, but we sold toys, we sold
cards.
We sold, I can't even think of everything we sold. Dude, we sold like game sets and like sealed pieces and Star Trek memorabilia and crazy stuff, dude.
Yeah, this was my walk away. I know everybody else got comics and stuff like that, but I'm just like, I'm a Trekker. I'm going to grab one of these. I can do that. So yeah, I'm that guy. But no, it was.
Oh yeah, Ryan. Can't wait.
And I am a Lego guy, like few know and understand. And I didn't even get to look at the Lego. I mean, I looked at the box, but I said no. Next time, I don't even want to see it right now because if I do, it's going to be a whole thing. and Theo knows I would have been bringing back my weight in Legos. So
like, not for you, Phil. This is for the people.
Yeah.
And Brandon, I think I slept for like 2 days afterwards.
Dude, I had like a terrible bronchitis when I came.
He got sick afterwards.
I got sick as hell, dude. I was on the ropes for a few days. I couldn't even get out of bed. It was rough.
Legion, you're right. Love the collection, but it seemed like the epitome of the night. Yeah. I'm just glad I had the keys from there.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if it was just that 97, no keys. Ooh, I don't think we would have been
there. No. 90s, 80s, and but it was.
But I enjoyed that stuff because that's what I grew up on.
Exactly, and that's
what people nowadays kind of like. Really,
and it was completely different to the Fantastic collection, though, too. Like where we've been living in Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze, and then all of a sudden we were modern out the ass. It was kind of like things people would ask about, and like we want to see all the new X-Men, blah blah blah. Like there would be no chance in hell, right, of finding that kind of stuff. But
there's so much X-Men that was sold.
Oh yeah, yeah. And we were able to do like whole runs of the boys. That was crazy. Watchmen,
complete sets.
Yeah.
Complete set, dude. I think at one point, chat, tell me how crazy this is. I think we were trying to sell. It was Jim Lee, all near mint, all connecting covers, X-Men 1 through 30, and I think we're only asking $100. And I don't think we only sold 2 sets. I had 20 sets available. All had the Omega Red. All varied between direct newsstand, all near mint. Only 2 people claimed those. I expect a little more love next time, guys. Just saying.
Bro, the boys, the entire run, first print for $500.
Yeah, no Turox. No Turox, bro.
He did have a whole short box of them, though.
Oh, I was going to say, I think in the indies, he might have some Turox.
Oh, no, he has a whole short box. I saw him. Whole short box.
Isn't there a rare variant? Talk to me, chat. What is it, gold, silver?
Aren't they all rare?
I'm
just kind of like, but no, he's got a whole wall of Image, Valiant. Those were the 2 biggest 90s ones, but he's got Dynamite. He's got a lot of the other failed ones too. But yeah, the gold variant. Yeah. Yeah, he's got. I don't know if he's got the gold one, but he's definitely got a short box full of the regulars. But he could. Who knows? Who knows? It's freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous.
$200 for a 9.8. All right.
What, really? For a Torok?
I believe him. He's got a shop. He's probably
Mikey would know. Mikey actually knows a shit ton about the Torok.
Mikey's probably knows FMV like a pastor knows a Bible. You know?
Yeah. No, I think Mikey has a quarter of the Torok market somewhere hidden in that shop too. Every time I talk to him, he's buying one. So he's either buying one or he's going to talk. Because I'd seriously get some just to wallpaper a wall in my house with it, and just because I'm just making.
How dare you,
dude? Seriously, could you imagine? There's that many of them. It would not be hard to do. Okay, it would not be hard to do. My entire wall would be shiny chromium.
Hey, you know what? I bet you a lot of people would be like, finally, somebody found a use for these.
You know what? Probably it would be cheaper than regular wallpaper.
Ouch.
I'm just saying. I mean, when you think about it, right? It's probably not entirely wrong.
Well, by the way, guys, coming up not too soon, but relatively soon, maybe before the end of this year, maybe, there should be some plastic with the Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
There should be some plastic.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that.
Yes, there will be plastic.
Stay tuned for that.
There will be plastic. And there might be a couple of other, because those that do and don't know, there might be another couple of sales with other people coming up too, because we've got a couple of others that have expressed interest. And we're not going to say who's or when's or what's, but when those announcements come through, this is becoming a thing, dude. This is becoming a thing. This kind of just happened by accident though too. This was just something after a great interview with Darren. We were just like, yeah, show up and do one, help out, whatever, Now all of a sudden it's becoming like, fuck, we're seeing each other every single month. Like,
well, then at a time. I've been asked, quite a few amount of times in the past to do stuff like that. I just never found an interest or kind of felt like I was ready at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted, this was like a year ago,
Yeah, but so, it's not a small job either.
Things have changed.
Yeah, but it's not a small job either, dude. It's not just
it's not a small job. This is why it's a once a month thing. I don't even want to think about it. This was a weekly thing.
If this was a weekly thing, we'd both be single as hell. Number one.
No, I would never. I can't do that to my family. They would kill me.
No. But I mean, there would be nothing else to live.
Even New York, they're like,
dead. We'd be dead.
We'd be back soon. You know that, right? I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah. But we would be dead, dude. We can hardly survive one of these a month. Each month you go into a catatonic state for like 2 to 3 days afterwards. Like, don't find Theo. Theo will find you.
Basically. It's like, if I don't owe you money, don't come.
Don't bother me.
I owe no one money, so it shouldn't ring.
I think I spoke to you 2 times in the last week, and it was both the time we both just happened to catch each other talking with Jordan at the same time. It was just like, well, everybody's still alive and accounted for. Okay, we've all done our checks.
And Ryan, NYCC is going to be great, although
he'll be there. I won't, guys. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on with work. We're opening up a couple new studios here in Michigan, and I have some serious deadlines to meet and a lot of stuff to do. And it was the choice of, do you get to work these collections with your friend Theo, or do you get to do these cons? You had to make a choice. And so I opted for the collections, because this is, while the cons are super fun, these collections are just crazy. And I feel like I'm getting a lot more time to actually hang out with friends like Theo and others that were meeting there in the area. Like when I got to meet Rusty, had the chance to actually to physically meet with finally James, Comic Uprising. Great guy, by the way. Got to see him at the very end of the trip when we were leaving. He's super cool. Got to chat with so many different people. And the cool thing is too, it also has led to, with the sales, And handling these on the back end, I've gotten to find 4 other people that live in Michigan nearby that are coming to the local Grand Rapids Comic Cons and Motor City Comic Cons. So I'm gonna get to meet up with them there locally. So it's really it's that in and of itself has also kind of provided a people fix for me. It's not as cool as that con side of things, but I'm
well, you know,
I'm having fun. I'm having fun still, regardless. So it's definitely more of a calling. But yeah, so I will not be at New York, but I will be at Motor City and I will be at Grand Rapids. So if you're in Michigan and you ever go to any of those local ones, you'll see me there. I'll be there with my daughter, or I'll be there with some local friends in the area. You know, we'll slum that way. But it'll be the simple things, the stuff you can drive to, go to for one day, see everything, and be done. So. But I am excited though. Vincent D'Onofrio is coming to the Grand Rapids one, so I'm going to get the chance to go meet Kingpin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's going to be our bigger draw there. So I'm pretty excited about that. Go have dinner with him and have it. So yeah, it'll be a good one. But speaking of shows, did you get to catch the end of Ahsoka?
I did. I didn't mind it. I want to answer this question first, and then we can go into some.
Yeah. You can have more of that.
So these sellers are reacting to the market adjusting. So the 2 collections that we've done, no, I don't think that's the case. One, because one of them was inherited, and the person's reinvesting it back into his own collection. And 2, this individual has reached a certain age and point in his life that he's ready to move on from the collection. And he's actually asked me about a year and a half or something like that ago to do this. And I just said, I'm not ready. I don't want to do that yet. So now that I'm ready, he's still at that point in his life. That's why that happened.
Yeah.
But for the 2 sales that we've done, I don't think that that's the case. Personally.
No, I don't think it's a fire sale. It's not like one of those things where people are looking at the market like, oh my gosh, my investments. I don't think.
But I'll tell you what though. The one thing I do got to tell everybody in here, and this is why we got that 50% off on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember? We didn't talk about that. You guys remember that? All right. Never before has that ever been done, to my knowledge, on Instagram. 1. Number 2, that was complete anarchy.
That's not even the best word for it. It was
complete.
There was no. That was absolute and utter fucking bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Right? Sorry, Mom. It was.
But back to the point of why I'm mentioning that. Besides, you're welcome. 2, I had a conversation with the seller before we did that, and the reason that he did that, and I want every seller and every buyer in here to hear this. Are you listening? Turn the volume up. Get a piece of paper and pencil. Do what you got to do.
Listen.
The reason why he agreed to that was because we had a conversation about how much he had bought those books for. Because he kept telling me most of these books he bought off the newsstand. So knowing that, there comes a certain point when you're a seller, it's like, okay, you know a book's worth X amount of dollars. Do you want to try to get X amount of dollars? Or would you rather just sell it when you know that you can move it, make back your ROI? Let's say you spend 50 cents on a comic book. I mean, let's say it's worth 100. Is it really that bad if you take 80? Right? Like, I think that people need to remember that. Never forget on how much you're in on a book for when you're selling it, right? Never forget how much you bought the book for. I think that's the golden rule when it comes to comic book selling. Never forget that.
I think a lot of people forget that though too, because I feel like there's definitely people that want to set the high every single time they sell a book, right? I feel like there's some there's like you'll see them on different shows, you'll see them in places, and every single time, like, you'll see it listed on eBay, and it's always for, well, it's sold for this 6 months ago, so we're going for that. Really that's what you're I mean, the market changes. You got it for half the price, whatever it is. I really think sometimes people are kind of unrealistic about like pricing with eBay, for example, because I mean, number one, everybody's already paying over on that platform anyways, just because of the fees that are involved. No sellers selling it for dirt cheap because they're already paying so much for it in fees. They're having to, they need to set record highs every single time. So when you come to another platform and you're trying to sell it for those prices, it doesn't always work that way. And I think that that's something that other sellers that are new to selling are starting to figure out more and more, because you can move a lot on Instagram. You can do a lot of things with it and keep that profit margin for yourself. But that doesn't mean that you can sell every single thing for the newest high of every single show. You can't. That's not what it takes. That's not the way it works, in my opinion. But at any rate, that's my personal opinion. I see a lot of that happening off and on. It drives me freaking nuts every single time I do. But I believe people are starting to try and come down from that bubble, that fake reality, as I like to call it. So we're getting there slowly but surely. But that day moved more books than I've ever seen move in a single day. We've moved a lot of books, bro, but I've never seen that many books fly, that many wall clears without somebody actually just saying, I'm buying the wall. We've cleared walls with people saying, I'll clear the wall. That. Not like that. We just had to show the camera, claim. Like we did not, Theo was even just like, because I was starting to just like scan a whole row. He was just like, no, just wait. And claim M, claim N.
Yeah, I was like, don't even move the camera.
Claim P, claim Q. And it was just like that. And then we'd work our way to the next wall. Then all of a sudden we would go to a box dive, somebody be restocking the wall again, and even the box dives too, they weren't 50% off. They were as marked, but they were still just below FMV, that everybody was getting a good deal. So, and I think that was great. I think that was great. Yeah.
Oh. It was a great scenario. Yeah. Well, yeah. And you guys, we have you to thank for that.
Yeah.
You guys didn't show up and claim.
We didn't buy
you wouldn't have felt as lovely over the past 3 days to do that on the 4th day. So
no, we didn't buy these books. You guys did. Yeah. So if there's
you scratched his back, he scratched yours. So that's how that
if there's anyone to thank, it's you guys. And that's one of the things that we do enjoy as well. Like a couple of the sellers that we've spoken to.
I mean, we may have done a little nudge.
Yes. But that's something too that a couple of the buyers have said specifically that they've appreciated, is the fact that they were able to buy these as investments again, right? Because we were helping people get the hold of these at prices that were economical, timely.
Oh, like Legion said, you haven't seen some of those pricing or deals like that since that time right there. Yep.
No, you haven't. It's I've not seen a sale like that, let alone participated in one like that. I haven't seen a sale like that since early COVID, where everything would be getting claimed in somebody's sales like that, let alone participated in one, for what they were listed for on that wall. It was bonkers.
Yeah, that was chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. I think what we showed by the end of that, we were only live for 4 hours that day, maybe 5.
4 hours, and we sold just as much as like 2 days.
We sold as much as we did in the 3 days prior. We sold just as much as we did in the 3 days prior, dude. Yeah, I mean, you're talking like there was thousands of comics,
and I wrapped it.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. I remember checking in on you guys a few times. You looked, no offense, like shit. You looked like, you got to understand, Theo looked like he had been up for 40 hours straight. The man had like a nosebleed. His hair was disheveled. He was tired as fuck. And he would just answer the phone. What?
Yeah.
I'm like, are you okay? Yeah. We're about a quarter of the way done. Okay, man, I feel terrible. I'm not there. Like, can I do anything? It's just like, no. We got this. We're doing this. We're doing that. And just looking at him, just like, bro, you look like hell warmed over. Just that man needed a nap, and he got one for the next 2 days when he came home. So it was great. It was great.
Well, I had to be a dad first, of course, and then I got to sleep.
Yeah. Well, that's like when I came home. I flew. We worked until the second I got in my Uber and showered, got on the plane, and then I went to work at my office for the rest of the day for shoots. It was like, I think it was like hour 40 that it was finally just like, okay, Phil can go to sleep now. So yeah, I was ready to go. I was done at that point. Yeah, we take care of ourselves when we're done. But yeah, I got super sick. I'm going to be doing better about
yeah,
that.
bro. Nothing but rest and multivitamins
And more rest and more
more
rest.
rest. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right.
We got New York coming up.
Yes, let's
I
talk
got
New York for a moment.
coming up.
Yeah, you got New York coming up. Well, let's talk about New York for a minute.
I'm
There's still
already
lots going on with
exhausted.
that.
I'm already exhausted thinking about it. I fly out tomorrow night. I actually did a whatnot sale earlier today. I'm thinking about actually doing an IG pop-up sale later tonight. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Because you haven't been on IG selling things enough.
Hey, you gotta make some.
Feel like you're missing something?
You gotta make some pocket change for New York. You know.
Well, yeah, you can never have enough pocket change when it comes to New York. Dear
That's
God.
my point. You know what I mean? That's my point. So I'm like, well, I could sell a short box.
So something though that I've been hearing tons about, all the foils. There's like this is like foil. Everything's foil at like every single exclusive you're seeing has a foil version coming out at this convention.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
There you go.
Scott Williams foil. Speaking of foils,
there you go.
I'm hearing like this is the foil con. Like every single book's being reprinted, but as a foil. It's like the 90s all over again. I mean, has anybody else heard that? I mean, chat, let me know. Theo, let me know. But that's the one thing that I've heard so far.
More or less, I think that might be the gist of it. Although I know what I'm hunting for.
What's that?
Transformers.
There's gonna be some exclusive there.
Oh, there's a few different retailers dropping a few exclusives, and I have no doubt that IDW is probably going to drop their own like they did at San Diego and blow the roof out of the place.
Pulling up the lists of all the exclusives. I'm wondering about. So there's.
Oh, you know, Ben. Actually, it's funny you say that. Last year, I did drop John Wick books. Well, technically John Theo, so you are correct.
Some exclusive Boba Mandalorian pins, Star Wars pins dropping.
Although, hey, even though the metal's got paper inside of it, you know that, right?
Yeah. Let me share my screen real quick just to take a look at see some of the things that are coming up here real quick.
Can you share it?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up right now. So let's take a look here. All right. So I'm not looking at just books. I'm just looking at all the things that are showing up at this. Limited to 50. There's cards. Where were the pins? There's some Star Wars pins. America's Steamboat Willie. Oh, grayscale edition. That'll be interesting. I'm pulling up everything, guys. So we're just going to take a look at all the craziness that you can have at this thing. Oh, yeah, the Will Jack. That'll be there. Will Jack's had some good ones lately. Zerdy. Oh, God. Look. Oh. It's going to be Spider-Punk. That could be interesting. Not that everybody doesn't already have a million copies of that. Facsimile silver foil variant from the Comic Mint Batman. I'm sure that'll move. Batman Adventures 12 Power Girl Will Jack foil variants. So those will probably have some love. Comic exposure. Oh, I love Doom. I mean, if you guys see anything you want me to show up more of, Theo, let me know. But Berserker,
I like the one that I got.
That 300 is looking kind of cool. I've heard about this. 9.8 Frank Miller 300 25th anniversary Virgin exclusive. Only 6 exist. That'll be interesting.
Where is that?
Legends, Comics, and Games. Let's pull that up.
Interesting. So you got to be like the first person there?
It looks like basically they will only be available at this, Dark Horse. So
when's it available? What day?
It doesn't say. That's crazy. But some of these toys too. I'm wondering if they've got any special Legos. Look at the freaking Pokemon. Pins. Dark Crystal. DC. The DC foil variants of all the Justice League members. $30. Is it each or is it gonna be for the set?
No way, it's for the set.
No, not for that many. No.
Hey, Funhouse, welcome in, sir.
Hey. And guys, if there's something you think we should take a look at here, let us know. I'm just going through, but yeah, so far most everything I've seen, Theo, is a foil. Okay, so here's the trade dress and the Virgin of that same book, not in the 9.8, Theo. Again, at Legends, Comics, and Games.
Huh.
I don't know, something to definitely keep a look at. Oh, hey, giant size X-Men, foil edition. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, guys, there's going to be a ton of books. Figures, high quality display. Oh, those are just displays. I thought it was like, oh, that's definitely a John Wick. Mortal Emma Frosts.
I think you are correct.
Ryan Otley variant. I've heard other people talking about this. They just love that white.
Yeah. What day is that out?
It doesn't say. My guess is day 1.
Well, I'll be hunting, guys.
That'll be a good one.
I'll be hunting.
I'd pick up that one in a heartbeat.
Oh, I'm picking up multiples of every single book except for the 6-copy one.
Yeah, well, there's only 6. I don't know if you'll be able to. Limited edition return.
I'm gonna try, bro. Make sure you tune in, dude. I'm gonna try.
Limited edition Return of the Jedi jewelry. Huh. It's kind of cool. Usually the
hey, appreciate you, Funhouse.
These lounge flies end up doing pretty well too. And we know the guys at Comic Spot.
Oh yeah, I still got both of my lounge flies from last year.
Yeah, dude. My daughter's like heinously collecting those now. She's got I think like 10 lounge flies now. I think the last one she got was from my friends at Cover Price. They sent her a Ms. Marvel one because she's a big Ms. Marvel fan.
Was that what did Guild say? The Man of War, iridescent enchantment is fire.
Who's doing that one?
I don't know. I think you might have passed already.
I don't think so. Maybe?
All right, keep going down.
All right, I'm going to keep going. I'm not even halfway, bro. I'm
really?
not even halfway.
Just do the comics.
There's no way to just choose the comics.
Really?
There's not a filter for it. No, I got to go alphabetical order. David Nakayama foils. Red Sonja. Ryan Otley mystery box. Oh, something is killing the children. Oh, that'll be tight.
We're looking at the exclusives coming out of New York Comic Con.
That black foil of something is killing the children, dude. That's fucking dope. I would get that in a heartbeat. Stickers, shirts, Street Fighter, grade horn, metal. I know that's probably
You're a Wolverine versus Predator that you just showed?
Was there? I didn't see one. No, I just see Ahsoka.
Guilt, yeah. Family first, brother. Family first. See, my problem is I can't keep everything I buy at the con. Otherwise, I'll be in the same boat as you. So that's why I have to sell.
Yeah, I feel that.
But there is a few things.
Oh, here's the Transformers.
Oh, yeah, dude. All day.
Relaunch John Gang. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. That's that big time collectibles. Not bad. Limited to 500 for that Bowen. Starscream, and I don't know who that is.
That's cool.
That's Spectral.
Is it Spectral?
Yeah, that was Spectral.
Oh, nice. I know all these guys. Yeah, these are all good guys.
That was pretty cool.
Is there any Bone?
Didn't see Bone yet. Haven't seen any Bone yet. But that doesn't mean that there isn't. Vampirella, Dead Flowers. Lots of Vampirella. There's always lots of Vampirella. Clayton Crane. Foil. Yeah. Kind of Venomed out. Actually, I'm just kind of Clayton Craned out. Oh, this will be cool.
Tell us how you really feel.
This will be cool, though. Check that out. It's the swimsuit cover in foil. Homage by Nakayama. That might be cool.
I could get down with that.
That might be cool. X-Men 24 variant set. Exo Manowar. Oh, okay. So I think this will be big. I would like, if anybody can find me one of these, let me know. Because this book is highly sought after, period. Let alone in a foil. Only 500 copies. Anybody can find me a copy of this, please do. Because this
already
is
bid $1, Phil.
I will pay what it needs to do.
I'm kidding. Okay. I'll try.
If anybody can find, if you can, great. But if anybody can as well, let me know.
Where's that one at? Who is that?
That is the
is that Comic Mint or who is that?
That is Comic Corner.
Okay.
That's the Comic Corner. But I mean, that book is highly sought after, period. But yeah, that's it. That's it for all the exclusives, guys. And there's going to be other ones too that are announced, but these are the ones that are being shown to, attract, I guess, the big ones. But so far, every single thing we showed, dude, every single thing we showed was a foil. Like, I don't think there was a book there that wasn't a foil. So yeah, shit. Yeah.
Do my best, guys. I'll do my best.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey,
hell yeah.
Did any of you guys even tune into my San Diego Comic-Con streams? Yeah, I had like 6 complete gold signed Todd McFarlane sets of the Spawn, the Gunslinger, the gold foil tech, all that. I had like 6 Spawn 1. Which one? What are those called? Spawn 1. I can't even think of the name right now. Anyways, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not Spawn.
Multiple copies of the Invincibles every day they came out. Don't ask me how. I'm a magician.
Well, if you can pull a Zatanna out of your hat, I will love you forever.
I'll try.
Yeah. Or anybody that can. You too. That would definitely be the one. That would be the one book, 100%. Because I would put that with my actual, not high grade, but oh yeah. Oh wait. I found the Tyler Kirkham. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. So I found the Tyler Kirkham, Wolverine Predator, Collector's Cave.
Is it foil?
No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't
There
say.
you go.
Doesn't say. Well, there's 1,000 of them. That's probably the only reason why they're not, right?
How much is it?
$20.
Sweet.
Yeah. You're like, oh, okay. That's an easier buy-in point right there than the $30, $50, $80 each. Yeah, that gets a little bit harder to do.
I haven't watched Gen V yet.
No.
Not yet.
I've heard enough about it that I know that I might need some time on that one before I watch it.
Kamikaze, how are you, sir?
I might need some time. I just finished Loki right before the show. Loved it.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
100%.
Loki's the best thing ever.
And I do agree with you.
Hands down the best Marvel Disney Plus show they've ever made.
Yes, agreed. 100%.
Yeah.
And I would,
looking back at what we've had, looking at this like continuation and knowing that this leads. Did you see the Scarlet Witch Easter egg?
Oh yeah. This leads
Did
everywhere.
you basically hear it's confirmed that like this is leading into Deadpool?
I've heard that, but I don't know. I've heard everything's connected to Deadpool right now, so I only take
No. Okay, you could say Ant-Man and all that shit's related. Whatever. This has to be related.
Well, you would think so.
Well,
I hope so. So supposedly that's the TVA hires him to go take apart, what's going on with the Wanda universe. Supposedly, from whatever, I don't know. I've heard so many different rumors about. I
don't know about all that.
Deadpool. I'm not sure. Well, that's what I heard, right? I heard the TVA essentially hires them like they did Loki to go and take care of the Wanda universe, where essentially Wanda laid waste to the Illuminati, and Magneto takes over, and they need Deadpool to basically not die and kill everybody in that universe because it's so fucked up. So that's kind of the way I had heard it, or whatever it is.
Like Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. Yeah.
Well, at least that one. So, yeah, I would be interested in that.
Wolverine to help him.
But I am really excited to see where this show.
Could you imagine if that's what happens?
What?
Like in the Deadpool movie.
If they hire him, they have to kill everybody.
That's like the start. Like at the end of Loki, we see that like Deadpool's there. In the beginning of Deadpool, we see him like get hired, and then he's like, then they're like, "Do you need anything for this?" He's like, "I can get anything I want." They're like, "What do you need?" They're like, "He's like, I need a partner." He's like, "Can you guys get me that Wolverine guy?"
Yeah. And that's when they line up all the different ones. Like, which one?
Yeah. He's like, "Ooh, shirtless."
That one.
That would be dope. I would like that.
That would be cool.
And then he goes with the yellow. He's like, "We haven't seen.
Can I get it with shoulder pads?"
Like, we haven't seen you yet. Can
I get the one with shoulder pads?
That would be dope.
There we go. Yeah. No, that would be cool.
That would be a fan service, bro.
Yeah, I would be happy. I would be happy with that. That was definitely so far. I mean, last season, the only episode I did not like was episode 3. And that was just boring to me. But
episode 3 of what?
Filler. Huh?
Episode 3 of what?
Of Loki. That was the only one I didn't like. It was the slow one. Remember, they were stranded on the planet with the meteorite that was coming down to crash before it crashed. The episode before, where they were just basically sitting out there thinking the whole time. That was the episode I was bored with. But otherwise,
I'll try.
Otherwise, it was great. Yeah. Bro, I can't get him to put a camera on when I'm with him with a camera.
10
all right?
Wolverine variants to shred it all. That would be dope.
Well, supposedly all the different people.
You get like a bone claw, like fresh out of the X lab. You get like an old man Logan. You just get them all, Get the yellow suit. Get one of them in a tank top.
There's a lot of people coming out for this.
Get a leather jacket one in Canada,
I'd be interested to see, man. I'll be interested. I don't know. Deadpool's could be that movie that I want it to be awesome, but I also am afraid after seeing Multiverse of Madness, I just know what can happen when we just shoehorn in characters.
Look, you and Legion must have drank the same cup of coffee today, okay? You Debbie freaking Downers.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Like, I remember you and I were super hype about that too. You especially. Phil is the X-Men. It's Professor. They're not going to do him dirty. It's going to be amazing. And nobody on Earth was more pissed than you. So I'm just qualifying expectations.
No, I'm still pissed. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to enjoy it while I get it, but I'm still mad.
Yes. So I am hopeful, but I'm at the same time too. I'm probably trying not to pay attention to it because I'm afraid. Right. I think that's what I'm doing that's different this time. Beforehand, I remember paying attention to all the Spider-Man spoilers, all the Multiverse of Madness spoilers.
Everything.
But this time, I'm purposely not because I feel like that also made me jaded going in there too, you know?
High expectations.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt like I was like, because there was people that liked it. There's people that I like that liked those movies. And I would be like, why? You know, I like this was like, oh, because I saw this person, like there was a bad representation. They're like, yeah, but it was so cool just seeing him on screen again. And all of a sudden I'm like, you know, that might have been nice. Maybe we ruin it for ourselves by being in the positions that we're in right now and trying to pay attention to everything. And then all of a sudden we're like, well, damn, maybe we let ourselves down with that.
Just I don't know it for what it is. Yeah.
I'm trying to just right now, like it hasn't even finished filming yet. They haven't even got like they still have 35 days at least of principal filming to go. They do believe that if the actors strike ends relatively soon, that it can still stay at its same time. But yeah, I'm curbing my enthusiasm. Yeah, I'm trying to qualify my expectations because we don't have a lot left this year, and there's going to be a big gap because of all these strikes. So I'm trying to enjoy what we have now and cross my fingers for the future because with all the strikes and all the money losses that happened before the strikes, guys, we're going to go into some quieter times. We've been spoiled.
Fine, you're not excited for the Marvels?
Even with bad stuff, we've still been spoiled. Even with bad
stuff. Look, Marvels is next. There you go.
But I know, but I'm saying like beyond what happens this year, there's going to be a long wait. What's coming after the Marvels? Deadpool 2 is not happening in March of next year, dude. It's going to take time to get these things done. There's right now, what do you have after the Marvels? Aquaman 2.
Ouch. I would have rather you said Eternals 2.
Bro, I'm more excited about Chicken Run 2. Okay.
At this point, bro, I would have taken a second Eternals over that.
Chicken Run 2 comes out.
Legion, I'm not looking forward to the Marvels. I'm looking forward to what the Marvels leads to. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to the Marvels enough.
Hell no. You're crazy. You're nuts.
I'm not like high looking forward to it. I'm just like, I'm looking forward to it for what it's supposed to be. I'm looking forward to it to be a bridge. I love Aman Khan, the girl that plays Kamala. I love her. I think she is finally a nerd that was cast in a role. So yeah, I am excited about seeing her again. I don't really care about anybody else in it. Breeze looking great. But that was more the Fast and the Furious. But yeah, even you looked at me like that when you're like, yep.
Hey, Brie Larson's a national treasure, okay?
But yeah, I'm 100%. I'm not expecting a lot from it. I think that's just it, right? I'm not expecting a lot for it. So because of that, I feel like I can go see it and enjoy it for what it is. And I think that helped me too with like Blue Beetle. I just watched Blue Beetle the other day, dude. And after what you told me too, it's like, you know what? It was a passable movie.
It was fun.
Did it set the world on fire? No.
No.
But was it fun? Yeah, it was, you know, and maybe it was just because I kept some expectations a little bit back and let it kind of ride. It was good.
I don't think I'd watch it again.
No. No, I mean, I'll watch it with my daughter. You know, I watched it by myself the first time. I'll watch it with her. But I mean, I don't
Yeah, I took the
need.
kids. They liked it.
Yeah, I don't need to see it again. I don't need to see it again. And that's kind of where that also leads me to what the question was too about Gen V. Um, I'm afraid to watch it once with what I've heard. Uh, just at how
Why?
well, like shrinking, going into a man's penis, and then expanding and exploding him and ripping him in half, and it's the boys with teenagers. It's not for the faint of heart. So yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah, I might wait on that one. I might need that for a day that I can be a little dark. But I enjoyed Ahsoka.
Transformers Beast Wars was good.
Transformers Beast Wars was surprisingly
That was
good.
really
I
good.
liked that.
That I enjoyed.
I was surprised at how good that was.
Right?
I was. And that one scene with Bumblebee coming out of the plane, best scene in the whole movie.
Right?
That Mama Said Knock You Out coming on by LL Cool J. That was the best.
It was like there's quiet time coming for movies next year. Well, superhero. Yeah, you know what? You're probably not wrong.
Yeah, that's good, and that's just it, right? That's why I'm kind of like just
DC does something.
What is DC? DC's DC was still in the writing phase. They just announced their people, so I'm interested to see the Fantastic Four.
Actually,
that's supposed to be happening any day now.
Haven't even mentioned this. Barely anybody is mentioning this. You know it's coming out season 2, right?
Invincible. That is true. That is coming.
I cannot wait for Invincible, bro.
I feel like that's the only thing I cannot
wait for. That's like my saving grace right now in these shows and all this bullshit we have to absorb. Okay, is Invincible.
Yeah.
Anyway,
when is Invincible? Oh, Invincible is coming November 3rd.
Yep, pretty soon.
So we've got Doom Patrol just came out. Well, no, Doom Patrol is coming out the end of this week, the season 4, the last season. I've heard great things about the Goosebumps show. I've heard great reviews from that from comicbook.com. They said it was really great. So I'm
scary.
I'm interested to see it. I enjoyed Goosebumps as a kid, and I know my daughter does, so it'll be fun, you know. Naked and Afraid, Rick and Morty. Upload finally season 3 is coming out. Big Mouth, Fear the Walking Dead, and then Invincible on November 3rd.
You know what I want to know? When is that Rick Michonne show?
I don't know.
I want to see that. If that guy's coming back, I need to see this.
Yeah, I don't know. And what's his name? The
show literally died when he left.
I stopped watching that show after the 3rd season. It was just so depressing all the time. I just couldn't handle
Blasphemy.
it. Dude, it was the same thing every single time. I read all the comics. I have the entire Walking Dead arc. Okay. So for me, I've got the entire Walking Dead. That's why to me, the show, it started going off in its own directions enough where I was just kind of like, well, you know, I know where it lands. I know where it's going. And I know it's not going to get it better anytime soon. Fuck it. I'm out. So that's what I did.
I feel that.
Yeah. That was just me, though. Just
Plus, how many times can you watch a zombie?
Exactly, dude. I was tired of watching zombies eat everybody I knew.
It's like I need some Marvel in my life.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting over a chest cold. 1 minute.
I'm not late. You are. Hey, look at this guy. Yeah, you're right. You're basically right.
Okay. Yeah, dude. I'm falling.
A glass of water.
I do.
Well, we're over an hour anyway. So
I think it might be time that we end up wrapping.
All right. I might go live on Instagram later on, like an hour, guys. Phil definitely needs to get some rest.
Yeah, Phil's been sick way too long. Whew.
Still with me?
Yeah, I'm still here, but barely. On that note, I'll let you wrap it up and send it home, brother, because I'm going to keep on coughing.
All right, guys, make sure you like and sub. If you ordered from us on the past weekend, again, we appreciate you. You don't really need to do anything for the giveaway for the X-Men Annual 14. You're already automatically going to be entered. But if you do the story share, tag people, you get like an extra entry. So I wasn't able to verb that. Good night, Jaden. Good night, sir. Funhouse, yes. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about maybe going to like a short boxes and pocket change for New York. You know, can't hurt.
If you do enter the giveaway, make sure you tag us and don't be an asshole about it.
Oh yeah, go check out my story if you guys want a good laugh. You like that? That was a good one.
That was a good one. What a dick.
What was that, a lollipop? This guy just coughing. He pops out a lollipop. What, the doctor?
Oh yeah, dude. No, I need this. It's like the closest thing.
The doctor just stopped by this man's house.
Mm-hmm. The best thing about Halloween candy, the caramel apple pops.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
No,
all right, guys. I'll stay tuned. Rage on Instagram, One True Nerd King Instagram. Make sure you guys follow us. I'll be posting up some photos, videos, content, stuff like that for New York Comic Con. I have to give this man FOMO, so that's my job.
It's my favorite thing. And yeah, dude, thank you so much, everybody who made it out. We look forward to seeing you again soon. We'll do something quickly, and in the meantime, tell your mama said hi.